This is one of those sad days. Normally, I try not to be sad, but when something like this happens, it makes me sad. It breaks my heart. And that's what happened today when I got up and looked at my telephone, and the first thing I see is that Pope Francis has died. He was my hero. I always loved him. I admire him so much. He was so humble. He even took the bus where he could take a limousine or have anybody drive him around where he needed to go. Uh, and he had become the Pope, and he did all those things that really impressed many people, impressed me. He was the voice of the poor because that's why he chose that name, Francis, because of Saint Francis. And he was the first one to do that. He was the first for many things. The first Jesuit to become a pope, the first Latin American to be a pope. But I guess that we're going to miss him. He was the voice of the poor and of the oppressed and of the disadvantaged people. He couldn't stand the barriers. He criticized them so much. The barriers and the greed of some people of oppressing the poor ones, the migrants, the uh, people that asked for shelter. And he was against all that. The refugees were in his mind all the time because he knew that they were suffering. And one of the things that I will remember the most was that phrase that he said, "Who am I to criticize them or to judge them?" And he referred that to a specific group of people, the gays, when he was asked what he would do if they were looking to be close to God. But he had those different things, and they were his heart was full of mercy, and he was full of joy at the same time. You could see him smile, but you could see him be sad at times. It was so sad to see him go through all this sickness that he had and then come out. And even though that he was recommended not to be are out and to be exposed to any infections. He didn't do that. He went to visit the prison and stay with the prisoners there for a while at one of the jails in Rome. He was special pope, and he will always be remembered, and he will always remain in my heart. Have a fantastic day.